Latasha and Tianna Thompson.
All right, I'll start. 2 bounce-back wins after the loss at Kansas State. What are you guys feeling coming into this week? Because I know you guys have Mississippi Valley State, and then you go to a neutral site. So, Tasha, if you want to start.
I would say, the last 2 games that we did have, we're basically right now we're kind of using those games. Not to say that no game matters. We're just kind of using those games to like really navigate our team and find ourselves like I want to say from like the connection standpoint, and like defense. Coach O is really big on defense. So like right now we're working on like our defensive mechanisms and like trying to really play the Ole Miss defense that she's really's been trying to since like July, trying to like insert into us. But I think we're trying to right now like use these games as games where it's like, okay, let's get better as a team, so that when we do get to conference, it's not things that things are not like surprising to us, or we know we should be shrinking, or we know we should stick and sit. So like I think every game we respect everyone, fear none, like Coach Yo says, but just slowly using these games, knowing that we have time but we don't have time, to really just get better on defense, because offensively, like, we are very talented. Like, we have Tianna, we have me, we have Cody, we have Christine. Like, we have a lot of people on the team that can bring a lot to the table. So offensively, we're not really worried. I wouldn't say we're extremely worried. We're not really worried, but like defensively, like, we want to make sure we get that down pat before we get into conference. Not saying now, not now, but like just moving forward, just before we get there, to make sure our defense is A1.
A double-double for you 2 games ago, and then 18 points again on Sunday. I know you talked about, you haven't played your best ball yet. Was there a switch that flipped just from these last 2 games, or wondering why maybe you were off to a slower start and now all of a sudden it's clicked for you?
I would say, if Coach O watching, I would say, honestly, like, it just gets to a point where either you're going to take your coach's coaching, or you're going to just not take it and you're going to pout all the time. You're going to just not want to show up all the time. And for me, it kind of just, it resonated in me because I see Coach Yo as a mom figure off the court, not only on the court, but she's been on me. Like, she's been chewing me up. I'm not going to lie. She's been chewing me up. And instead of me, like, going into a little hole of where, like, oh, she just keeps complaining at me. Like, no, I kind of took that as in, like, it's
you responded.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who do you really want to be? Like, are you gonna show up for your team at all times, or are you gonna just show up when you feel like it? When in this business, which it's a business. Like, you can't just show up and play when you want to play. Like, you got to bring your best every single night, and it's either you get 2 block shots, 3 block shots. You got to be doing something to help your team out. So I think I kind of just took her chewing out. Then she was going at me for like a week or 2, even after the Kansas State City game. But I took that as like, hey, like, my coach is really, she cares for me. She's talking to me. Like, I heard the message. I didn't hear the tone, but I heard the message. So I think it was just taking that and growing, like, wanting to grow, wanting to go to the gym every day and show up for me, not only me, but for my teammates. And I think it was a switch. Like, it just... Like, come on, man. You only got 3 more months in here. It's time to show what you can really do, something that you always been doing. So it's like, I think it's just the matter of the switch that just flipped in my head. And now it's just like, come on. Like, every other game, like, let's grow. Let's get better. So things like that.
I know Christine's been getting a lot of attention, too. Do you see your role as kind of a side-by-side with her to dominate in the post like she has been as well?
I feel like even now that Coach Yo has just recently really put me back inside and off the perimeter, which is from the starting of the season, like, I was really on the perimeter more times. But I think once she put me back in, like, within, like, the short corner, the high post, where, honestly, those places where I can kill at all times. Like, I know I'm really good at the high post. I know I'm really good from the short corner. So I think it's just the little things that she's really helping me with right now. But other than that, I think me and Christine do have different paths because she does play she is a true 5. Like, and I technically do play the 5 sometimes, but I'm more of like a forward. So, I mean, kind of in a way, but but when it's my turn to play the 5, oh yeah, no, we're side to side. You better go in there and dominate. No matter who's in front of you, go ahead and do what you got to do. But yeah, I would say that.
I haven't forgotten about you, Tianna. You've had season highs in to your last 3 games, what do you see your role as on this team?
As coming in, I just am trying to make the most of the time I get on the floor and just try to do everything I can to just contribute. So I do know that I can be really helpful on the offensive end. I can contribute there. So that's what I'm trying to do. And then defensively, I'm trying to get myself right. I was able to get a few steals last game, and just really lock into that because we needed to ramp up the intensity of a defense. Coach was telling us that, and I had time to be on the floor, and I did my best to contribute to doing that. So as far as my role, I'm honestly just trying to do whatever I can with my minutes. So yeah.
What do you think is the most improved aspect from last year until this year in terms of it could be game on the court or off the court?
I will honestly say, I'll say my defense is actually way better than it was last year. And I know I still have a long ways to go, but I do know that I am getting better in that area. I feel like my offensive game I've been kind of doing the same things since 9th grade. I kind of had the same game. So obviously I'm just trying to improve year to year and be more efficient and stuff like that and tighten up my skill set. But yeah, I'll say on the defensive end, I'm just learning a lot here. So yeah.
I know we talk a lot about Coach Yo and how she's helped you guys, but I'm curious about assistants and maybe who you spend the most time with and who on the assistant side of things has maybe improved your game at something.
Well, I'm in the my guard groups, what is it called? Or
The position group.
My position coach, thank you, is Coach Imp, and I love it. I love that she's my position coach. She's I really like how she gives her feedback too. She's very direct and honest with us, and yet I can have conversations with her. It's just really great. But we have all of our assistants are really great. But I just really am grateful to have Coach Imp because I respect her. I respect all of them, but I respect her and I really appreciate her feedback and how she delivers it. So yeah.
I feel like for me it's all around. Even though Coach Jacob is my position coach, and he's honestly been so helpful since I got here, because I was here with him in the summertime, actually, before everyone got here, and Coach Q. But for me, I feel like I get voices from everywhere, which is really helpful for me. I take that any day, honestly. But for me, Coach Q, Coach Jacob, Coach M, Coach Kayla, yikes.
Yeah.
Literally the whole staff talks to me all the time.
They all all pitch in. In practice, it's you get feedback from everybody. So it's yeah.
I feel like honestly they're very helpful all around. They don't just focus on their group alone, but it's more of if they do see something like me from Coach M, if she sees me do something, she's gonna correct me, even though I'm not her position coach. So I think the assistant coaches they're really good with just being there for not only their players, but for everybody in general.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll get to talk to you guys before Christmas. So what's your favorite part about the holiday itself? We'll end with that, I promise.
That I get to get a break. Sorry, because I'm sorry. We be going all year round, and whatever break we get, I'm happy to take it. And we get to see family.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm international, so I don't really get to see my family.
Yeah.
It's more of a once a year type of thing. Or if I go home in the summertime, but for me, I like the Christmas time because I get to go home and see my family.
Yeah, I'll say the same thing. Family, just yeah, you get a little break. You get to just go home, see family, relax
just
a little bit,
and
and then when you come back, you're ready to get back in it. Yeah,
come back to the 22s, girl.
Exactly. Yes. Come back to
suicides.
Yep.
But Christmas is our favorite time.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Yes, of course.